Michael. Many congratulations. A straight sets win, 101 average. You must be really pleased with that performance.
Yeah, I was pleased with it. Also the way how I played, how I put the pressure on him, and it gave me confidence, and that's the way how you want to do things. And I felt comfortable, and I did what I had to do.
And we saw how dangerous Richard could be against Kim Huybrecht. Did that sharpen your focus even more tonight?
Of course, but he's a lovely guy to play. He's a lovely man. I wish a lot of other players would be exactly like him, because he's a very polite and nice man, and that makes it also difficult to play against him. Do you know what I mean? So you have to get your other line up in your body and things like that. But more important, I won the game, and I was focused. I was sharp. The will to win was there, and that's what you want.
You had the best doubling stats of the tournament in your opening game, 57% tonight. Is that the most pleasing aspect of your performance in the tournament so far?
Not only the doubles, I think with patches, the triples, and the way how I played was also really important.
And you said on stage after the win that you've come back after the Christmas break with some real energy. Obviously after a performance like that, you must have so much confidence.
Yeah, of course, but that's what you want. That's what you want to do. You want to keep the pressure on your opponents, and that's what you have to do. You have to break them. You have to, when you throw good against them, they're going to miss. And that's what you want to do constantly.
And in the next round, Florian Hempel or Stephen Bunting, both are playing good darts. Will that bring the best out of you, you feel?
I don't care. Yeah, of course. You have to play well if you want to beat them. Whoever comes on your path, you're not allowed to make any mistakes against anyone, wherever they come from. If they're German, English, I don't care. I have to smash them. Thank you.
Michael, congratulations. You said about that energy that you've got. Where's that come from?
From me. I'm awake now. No, maybe also the way how I play, how I approach games, and then you get a chemic. You know what I mean? That's what you want to produce some good darts, and I feel comfortable, and that's the way how you want to go. And of course, there's still a lot to get, but if you keep performing and do what I'm doing at the moment, I think it's good for darts.
When you see a lot of seeds fall in round two, does that keep you sharp as well, not taking it for granted when other seeds tumble?
Yes, but I don't care what other people do. It's only a game. It's a lonely game sometimes, but I only want to watch my own appearances, and the way how I go forward is quite good, and I think there's a lot to get still.
In the last few weeks, everyone been comparing 16-year-old Luke Littler to 16, 17-year-old you. Do you see the comparisons between the two of you at the same sort of age?
Yes and no. I think if you look like talent-wise, and I think I'm slightly better, but the way how he doesn't care whoever he plays, and that's why I admire him. He's a big talent player, and me and Vince spoke about him. He's got one little thing in a stroke on the end, why I don't really fancy, but for the rest, he can win a lot of tournaments in the future of darts, 100%.
Does it feel like a proper tournament now? You spoke about that break from your first game into your second one.
100%.
Does this feel like it's
Now we're in. I'm going to play in 2 days or 3 days time again, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Michael, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Michael, there's been a lot of talk about Luke Littler. Is that good for yourself? That maybe
are we going to talk about Luke Littler, everyone, or are we going to talk about the World Championships? No, I'm winding up. No, I only get questions about Luke Littler. Of course he's a fantastic bloke, but he doesn't want...
But you like the fact that maybe there's less attention on you, or not?
No. I wish everyone gives me attention, because when you get attention, it's a pleasure. It's something good, because when they talk about you, it's a good sign. It means you still mean something to the sport.
Stephen Bunting or Hempel up next, as I've said before. Would you prefer Stephen Bunting? I think is that
Steve, of course I want Stephen Bunting, but no one knows yet what's going to happen. They're both good players. Of course, Bunting is going to be favoured in my eyes, but you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to be ready for anyone.
Any particular reason why you prefer Stephen?
He's a quicker player, of course, and I want to win this tournament by beating the best who comes on my path. That's the way how it is.
Michael, you mentioned there that you love people talking about you. We get a lot of people who say they like to go under the radar. Do you think that's a mentality thing?
Because they're all poop ants. If they don't want to go under the radar, that's...
We talked about either Florian Hempel or Stephen Bunting.
Yeah.
If it is Stephen, we've heard the reaction we got in front of the Alexandra Palace crowd, one of the biggest this week. Are you wary about that, the potential reaction?
Me worry about what the crowd does?
Yeah.
Really? I got more experience than that, don't worry. I don't really care.
played 2 games on this stage so far, 2 fantastic games.
I played a lot more on this stage.
But in this tournament,
Yes, in this
you've
tournament,
been
yeah.
brilliant. But how much
Thank you.
more is there to see from Michael van Gerwen this year?
I don't know. Do you know?
I've
I
got
think
a feeling
that
there's quite a bit
I
to
think
go.
there's more to get, 100%. And I feel comfortable. I feel good, and I'm looking forward.
Michael, big well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael, why have you got such a good record against Stephen Bunting? Why do you manage to do so well against him?
I'm a quick player, someone I like to play, and that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? He's a sharp player. He's good, but for some reason he also makes mistakes against me, and that's what you want.
Do you think you're in his head a little bit? That green shirt,
Maybe,
that opposing
maybe.
figure that you are.
That's what people want to create now anyway.
I have to ask.
But of course, he first has to beat Florian. Florian, I think he had a fantastic comeback, probably one of the best comebacks on this stage ever, and that's good to see as well, also for the German fans. But for me personally, I want to play with Steven.
You've had Christmas with the family? It's now
No,
business time like
I
that.
didn't have Christmas.
Oh, you
I had the 23rd. I was one day with my family, and the 24th in the evening. I was 24th during the daytime. I was practicing with Vince van der Voort. My friend, he come to me. Evening, I had some food, relaxing, and I travelled over on the 25th.
Is that because you're determined to win this? Or is that,
100%,
that's what you have
but
to
that's my routine. That's the way how I approach games, and I wouldn't change of it.
do? Does the tournament start now, do you think? Sort of after Christmas? the first
No,
round
it
out?
changed. It started 2 weeks ago, but for me, of course, now we're gonna get more progression in it, of course. But that's the World Championship. It's gonna take 3 long weeks, and you have to be prepared for any circumstances.
Can you give any advice to Luke Littler, or does he just think he's learning on the spot what he's doing? the last couple of
Yeah,
days?
keep doing what he does. Do you know what I mean? Keep eating the burgers and the chips, and no, I'm winding up. He's such a talent. He's a fantastic dart player, and he's gonna win a lot of tournaments in the PDC in PDC darts if he keeps his feet on the floor. But more important now, he needs the right people around him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have at the moment, but you never know.
Is that why you succeeded so young? Because you had the right
No,
people in
you
place?
have to. Sometimes you have to learn it the hard way to learn to get a better play. You can't compare my time, Phil's time, Luke Litter's time with each other. It's all different.
Was it the Norway Open that you won when you were 16? Is that
Yeah, correct.
Did you think, I've made it now, I'm a star, I'm going to be
No,
huge, or did you keep your feet on the ground?
It's different. I paid for every tournament myself. Wherever I won, I invested in myself. It's totally different.